It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a replay request by none other than noobyXD, and this will be a 2 versus 2 on one of the newer maps for 2v2s, Hillsbrad Creek, which I would say is kind of like a favorite to me right now, although I haven't explored the map completely. Has a good touch to it, the color, the environment, it just looks good. I got Newbie over here spawning towards the 3 o'clock of this map as the pink, yeah, we're gonna call this pink now, pink Undead player. Pink team on the top right, his ally Dohdah spawning at the left side at the 12 o'clock on the top. Pink and Idol opening up with a pretty standard build from what I see. Their opponents is going to be DavinciToAd. DavinciToAd and Obi3000. So Orc Night Elf versus Night Elf and Undead. We have some buildings going down, and before we actually have the matchup underway as the heroes make their way out of the altars, just a reminder to everybody that anybody and everybody is welcome to send me replays for the replay request. Know more about how you can replays, you could join my Discord server. The link to that is on the Twitch panel and in the description below. We have Dohdah going in for Keeper, we already saw that. Versus Da Vinci going in for other Da Vinci, something that correctly. noobyXD going in for Death Knight, saw that. Obi going for Farseer, and Da Vinci for a Tavern Hero, I think. Dohdah already detected that, no hero. Tavern maybe, they already have that going down. They already know that. They already know that, of course. As we have going in, scouting. The map is full of scouts right now. We can see a lot of movement going out by Dohdah, by Obi. This is by Dohdah. Farseer is out and gonna force the detonation on the Wisp there. While Dohdah going out with his hero, the Keeper of the Grove, toward the opponent base, and an interesting choice for heroes. We got a Farseer from the side of DavinciToAd. He about to lose his archer to that entangling root. Farseer comes in, and what's his first spell that he? Interested to see that. Event or Lava Swan.
A player's forces are under attack.
So that would be the best spell, I guess, for the time being. There is like the other spells of the Fire Lord. I mean, they're really bad. I mean, they're really good. People just don't use them. They haven't just used them at all, if you ask me. And I feel that they should be using them. They're kind of nice. And we have another entangling root going down over there. Wisp is gonna get taken out, but we're gonna detonate there. Another entangling root to detonate the Wisp. Fire Lord actually a lot of damage to the Keeper. Keeper now going to entangle another Wisp, and I mean, as long as he can keep damaging the Wisps or taking all that beating is worth it, as noobyXD is going to secure himself an expansion up there. We're going to get himself some camps to the Farseer. Tier 2 coming in, FL.
Player's forces are under attack.
FS. Not really so sure what he meant by arch. Absolutely not sure what he meant by arch. Okay, arch means archers. Yeah, for a moment I was like, archmage? No, there is no archmage here. Arch means archers. So yeah, I was talking about the Fire Lord, and Fire Lord's like a solid hero. This is probably the most popular spell that is used by the Fire Lord, not the Farseer. That's Lava Spawn, which are amazing if you think about it. They can multiply if they deal enough damage. And here comes the Farseer as Dohdah goes in to deal more harassment there. Farseer coming in, maybe way towards the battlefield, trying to get some block off, blockading. He's still doing some blockade. Dohdah needs to change direction, and now he escapes. There we go. Lava Spawn gonna multiply, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. If you hit enough targets with it, it'll multiply, and that's a really great thing to do. and it can keep you can literally just keep it multiplying for a long. So the other thing I wanted to mention that it actually has some really good spells. The other one, Incinerate, it's great. Like, people haven't used it enough, but it is great. And Soul Burn, the first Soul Burn does like 90 damage over time, but the second Soul Burn does 200 damage over time. Now you're gonna have to think if you really want to ditch a spell that could literally deal 200 damage to something over time. And well, I don't really know what the level 3 one does. And Soulburn also cancels Soulburn silences heroes. The heroes while under Soulburn cannot use any spells. So great. I think that spell can be explored a lot. Firelord himself can be explored a lot, as NoobyXD is now making his way towards Dohdah's army. It appears that they are ready to push in, as NoobyXD is ready with a level 3 Death Knight. Got himself a great item there, Rob of Magi. So he's going to use that to get some extra mana, an extra, probably 6 intelligence. So that's just 15 extra mana. Yeah, that's an extra death coil there, and that's definitely something that can matter in a lot of situations. NoobyXD basically has an extra death coil with a drop of Magi, Robe of Magi. That is. Here comes the army. One's gonna TP in, and the Orange Chieftain is joining the fray. Chain Lightning and Warstorm combination. Going to absolutely murder those ghouls. This looks, oh my god, NoobyXD is taking a beating. NoobyXD losing almost all of his ghouls there. The ghouls were the prime target to Team Blue in that last fight, and NoobyXD almost lost all of his ghouls there. He's like, it's okay, yeah, it's fine. What do you have here? Dohdah's like, Dohdah doesn't want to give in. He's still going in towards the opponent and still pushing in. He can cancel that Ancient of Wonders, and that can do wonders for Team Pink, actually, if you think about it. Because as long as Blue over here, Da Vinci, does not have the access to his shop, there's a lot of things that he's going to be missing out. Dohdah getting himself the bottom as second hero with Endurance. I just said Endurance, that's two-shot aura, sorry. Two-shot aura, so a lot more damage. Dohdah playing the big passive game from what I see. Well, when I say passive game, I'm gonna have to make passively aggressive game, as they just managed to creep deck their opponent, force the TP, and they're gonna pick up the pieces there. Not be so obvious. Be so obvious, of course. As Obi gets his hero, the Farseer, to level 3. Oh, okay. NoobyXD used a sapper to blow up his lore. Yeah, that's something that can be used a lot, but yeah, okay, so this is Soulburn level 1. That Huntress is taking damage over time. It is sort of a Shadow Strike, but it's very slow. So at the same time, the unit is also regenerating on its own and can be healed at the same time, of course, until it gets dispelled or something. That's something that is going to be dealing damage to your unit times. Soulburn is something really great and can be explored. Think about it. And he just killed his own Huntress there. I guess he needed the food cap. He's getting some Dryads now. Team Blue is pushing in. WXD and Dohdah splitting across the tree line. Getting into precision. NoobyXD is gonna attack the back line there. Back with everything he's got. Where the hell? Second he wanna think about, like, he's only now getting it as Dohdah make his way towards NoobyXD's base and only now uses the TP. But now this is a situation where it could turn against them when the opponent actually goes for NoobyXD's base, but they're actually gonna turn their direction and come to Dohdah's base instead. It is already manned with noobyXD and Dohdah. They're already there with their armies and they're ready to defend. Polish magic going down. XD and Dohdah trying to get a good position against their opponents. Fiend gets taken out. Big War Stomp. Death Knight taking a lot of damage. Soul Burn. No Death Coil. That's a big disadvantage. Soul Burn the Death Knight and then kill the Fiends. Kill anything you want while it's Soul Burn. Entangled Torn Chieftain. Chieftain taking a beating there. Frost Nova. Here comes the Lich. noobyXD forced to TP, but where is he TPing? He's TPing towards his ally. Dohdah does not have a TP. noobyXD needs to reach into the fight. They're gonna sandwich their opponent, but they still look strong. Torn Chieftain gets taken out. That's surprising. Now the Spirit Walkers are being targeted. Here comes Dohdah from the other side. He's gonna target now the Grunts. Unroots his Ancient of War to fight. Team Blue not looking so good at this juncture. More Dryads getting taken out for Team Blue. And I'll be forced to use the TP to get back to his base. Already got Torrents, man. Something you want to think about.
A player's forces are under attack.
What do we have here? A new follower. Thank you for following and welcome to the stream. Manolia Lunar. Thank you for the follow. Dohdah is on the assault. And of course noobyXD as well. How can I forget noobyXD? Taking out the Ancient War. We all got a Mountain Giant on the other side as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tower push? What the hell? AP push coming in, man. AP push, baby. Dohdah laying down those APs in the back line. If they come up, this is GG. Team Blue gonna have to do something to tackle that. Anti-magic shells coming in. Maybe that's just an anti-magic potion. I'm gonna have to check actually. Too much spells. I can't check that. We got a big fight going on. Everything else is altered. Soulburn on that Priestess, but really, Priestess really not gonna be affected by Soulburn that much. It's the passive unit there, not the active one. Firelord down. Naga Sievage down. APs are up! Although noobyXD and Dohdah did lose a good number of units there, their APs are up now. Torn Chieftain gets taken out. noobyXD and Dohdah on fire. They actually got back the Naga Sievage, but it gets taken out once again. What the hell was that guy about? Well, that game, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and you have like button for more. Of course, like always, I will see you on the world of Warcraft. Hey.